The water cycle, also known as the hydrological cycle, is a fundamental mechanism that regulates the circulation of water across the Earth's surface. Water's everlasting drip consists of a number of connected phases that carry this crucial resource between the atmosphere, land, and seas. The water cycle is crucial to our planet's physical geography as well as the survival of life as we know it. The cycle regulates weather patterns, nurtures ecosystems, and ensures the availability of freshwater resources, which are important for all living species, by arranging their distributions. Every stage of this cycle, including the first phase of evaporation, in which solar radiation turns liquid water into vapor, to the second phase of condensation, which creates clouds, and the last phase of precipitation release, which takes the shape of rain or snow, represents an essential component. Water moves through a variety of habitats in this complex step of evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collecting, demonstrating the tremendous interdependence of Earth systems. This process' cyclical nature emphasizes how water constantly changes and circulates, affecting climates, landscapes, and the planet's general equilibrium.
The hydrologic cycle, also known as the water cycle, describes the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the Earth. The evaporation of water from the ocean surface initiates the hydrologic cycle. Clouds are formed when humid air cools and condenses water vapor. Geological circulation of water eventually brings it back to the surface as precipitation. There are two possible outcomes for the water after it hits the ground. Either it will evaporate partially and return to the atmosphere, or it will permeate the surface and turn into groundwater. Groundwater either seeps its way into oceans, rivers, and streams, or is released back into the atmosphere through transpiration. The balance of water that remains on the Earth's surface is runoff, which empties into lakes, rivers, and streams and is carried back to the oceans where the cycle begins again.
So in this slide, we'll be talking about the importance of water in our daily lives. First, importance of water is drinking. So water is essential for human survival. Our bodies require water to maintain proper hydration, regulate temperature, and support bodily functions such as digestion and circulation. Access to clean drinking water is crucial for preventing waterborne diseases and ensuring public health. It is a basic human right and essential for achieving sustainable development goals. Second importance of water is with the use of agriculture. Water is the lifeblood of agriculture, sustaining crops and livestock. Irrigation, the process of providing water to crops, is essential for maintaining crop yields and food security. Without adequate water resources, agriculture would suffer, leading to crop failure, food shortages, and economic instability. Next importance of water is sanitation. Water is essential for maintaining proper hygiene and sanitation. It is used for washing, cleaning, and waste disposal, reducing the spread of diseases and promoting public health. Access to clean water and sanitation facilities is essential for preventing waterborne illness and improving overall quality of life, particularly in developing regions where access to these resources may be limited. In addition to drinking, agriculture, and sanitation, another importance of water is in the use of industries. It is crucial resource for various industrial processes, such as manufacturing, energy production, and mining. It is used for cooling, cleaning, and as solvent in many industrial operations. Industries rely on water for steam generation, power generation, and as a key component in chemical processes. Sustainable water management practices are necessary to ensure the availability of water for industrial uses while minimizing environmental impact. And lastly, it is water is important in maintaining ecosystem. It is essential for maintaining healthy ecosystems, including freshwater habitats, wetlands, and marine environments. It provides habitats for a wide range of plant and animal species, supporting biodiversity and ecosystem services. Ecosystems rely on water for processes such as nutrient cycling, habitat creation, and regulating hydrological cycles. Maintaining healthy water ecosystem is essential for supporting fisheries, recreational activities, and the overall functioning of natural system.
Despite water covering about 71% of the Earth's surface, only a small fraction is fresh water accessible for human use. Population growth. As the global population continues to increase, the demand for water rises accordingly. More people require water for drinking, sanitation, and food production, putting pressure on already limited water resources. Urbanization. Urbanization involves the migration of people from rural areas to cities, resulting in the concentration of population in urban areas. This rapid urban growth intensifies water demand for drinking, sanitation, and industrial purposes. Pollution. Pollution of water bodies, including rivers, lakes, and groundwater, diminishes water quality and renders water unfit for human consumption and agricultural use. Industrial pollution, agricultural runoff containing pesticides and fertilizers, and untreated sewage discharge contribute to water contamination, reducing the amount of usable water resources. Climate change. Climate change alters precipitation patterns, leading to more frequent and intense droughts in some regions and increased precipitation and flooding in others. Changing weather patterns disrupt water availability and distribution, making it challenging to predict and manage water resources effectively. Inefficient water management practices. Inefficient water management practices, including over-extraction of groundwater, inefficient irrigation techniques, and inadequate infrastructure for water storage and distribution, contribute to water scarcity. These causes contribute to water scarcity in many regions.
The consequences of failing to conserve water are severe. Consider drought, famine, conflict over water resources, ecosystem degradation, and economic instability are just a few of the impacts. Not conserving water increases pollution because the more water we use, the more energy we use to process it, and the more pollution is produced from energy production. When water returns to the environment, it can spread pollution and have a negative effect on the ecosystem. Without action, these challenges will only worsen.
Every drop of water is a precious resource, intricately connected to the vast expanse of the hydrologic cycle, and essential to sustaining all life on Earth. Recognizing the significance of water conservation in our daily lives is paramount. It's not just about individual actions, but collective efforts toward a sustainable future. Addressing the root causes of water scarcity, from population growth to pollution and inefficient management, requires proactive measures and sustainable practices. By uniting in our commitment to understand the hydrologic cycle, embrace the importance of water across various sectors, and advocate for change, we can ensure a world where every drop is cherished and protected for generations to come. Together, we can make a profound impact on preserving this invaluable resource, fostering thriving ecosystems, and building resilient communities for a thriving future. And with that, thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the importance of water conservation. Your commitment to understanding the hydrologic cycle, addressing the root causes of water scarcity, and uniting for change is essential in safeguarding this precious resource for future generations. Together, we can make a difference and ensure a sustainable world where every drop counts. Thank you for your dedication to water conservation and for being stewards of our planet's most vital resources.